Good morning, crew. Not sure if I'll even ever post this, or if I'll re-record it, or whatever, or how long it'll be before I post this, so I don't know. Whatever, that's not the important part. The important part is that over the past few weeks, I had come across, through my research of autism, I'm not going to go into all of that, but in my research of autism, I came across aphantasia or aphantasia, and so I was kind of a little curious looking into that because I've always had a really vivid imagination. Like, I could sit down with a book and just at a certain point, the words, I wouldn't even like see the words, I would be in the book in my brain. So it's just really weird to me to even try to conceptualize how it would be to not have the mental imagery in the mind's eye. So I've kind of been researching it a bit and hearing people's stories about living with it and what it's like, just to get a better idea of it. So there's the other end of the spectrum, that's hyperphantasia, right? So I finally went on and did the visualization sliding scale test thing that I had watched a video. Instead of about aphantasia, it was about hyperphantasia, and they had linked that in the description, so I'll link that in the description if I am ever posting this, so that you can maybe take it too. But it's not like this means that you are this, it just means that it's a good indication that you might be one way or the other. So there are other tests to take, but it would definitely probably, I don't know, like, plenty of people, most people haven't been tested, so it's not like we have a real solid idea of what the range is and the distribution, basically. So how many people are average, or how many people are, we just have like some statistics, which, based off of the statistics that we do have, it's at least a decent part of the population. Not like huge part, but more than super rare amount of the population, basically. Anyway, so the test I took did say that I'm probably hyperphantasic, I guess is how you would say that. I don't know. But anyway, so that makes a lot of sense for me, and I kind of was already thinking that just from, watching the videos about aphantasia. I was like, this is definitely not me. This is kind of the opposite of how I am. So that wasn't super surprising. But yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting to research all of these different things and try to figure out in my brain, because I'm pretty self-aware. So like I try to look back in my brain and my life and see how things compare, like, does this fit? Is this what was going on? Or like, whatever. So I've been doing that with several things, trying to just figure it out to where if it's this thing, maybe I should like treat it more this way. And like certain things that I've done through this process have started to help, and so I've continued doing the things that do help. And at other times, there's just so much going on that, in addition to everything else in my life, I kind of just get really lost and have to take another step back to refocus and make sure that I'm not just, my mind's not just rolling with the information that I'm taking in from the internet. I don't want to just start applying things that don't really fit just because I've been exposing myself to those ideas more often. So I'm trying to take the most critical approach, most scientific approach that I possibly can on my no budget and like almost no motivation and energy also. But anyway, yeah, that was what I was gonna say. I'll probably talk more about that. Maybe I'll like link that video together with this one, but I'm gonna leave this part off here for now. So yeah, cool.